I can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, welcome back to Unconventional Itinerary. If you're new here, my name is Heather, and we are starting on week 2 of our downsizing and moving abroad. So, if you want to see what we're up to this week, stay tuned. So this is week 2 of us trying to downsize, well, downsizing in general, so we can pack up and move abroad. We haven't really had a planned schedule of things we needed to do weekly. Right now we're kind of just doing things as we see them. So this week we're focusing on the kitchen area. Right now I have Mackenzie in our pantry, which I'm going to go over there and show you guys how we are getting rid of stuff and putting it in boxes. We're having a donate box, a trash box, and a box we're going to keep stuff, which is what we're going to keep on the shelf. So right now we're going to head over to the pantry where Mackenzie's at, and she's actually having a blast right now getting it cleaned out.
Who said that? That, like, you know, casually fell behind the trash. Don't worry, I'll get it eventually. Okay.
So this is what we're working with. I know my pantry is a hot mess. I have like a ton of spices. Look, there's stuff up there that like we don't even need at all. And we're just cleaning. It actually looks a little bit better. Mackenzie has gotten this shelf cleaned off right here. But we still have stuff. Like, I am somewhat a compulsive buyer sometimes. So I buy stuff and I end up not needing it. And just like these pans down here that I purchased when I got this house, because I figured I would need more cast iron pans, and I ended up not needing them at all. I still have a box right here from my friends in the UK that sent us a snack box. I do have a video of that on my channel, and just a whole bunch of stuff that we're not going to need. And actually we are going to be taking this grill. I hope to take it with us, because this is what we eat our little yakiniku on there. And then now we have our kitchen that is full of everything Mackenzie just took out of.
Not everything. There's like cans in the box.
Okay, not everything, but as you can see, our kitchen counter is just filled with lovely like stuff. So I think at this point in time, I just like want to throw everything out. I was just telling Mackenzie how I just want to hire someone to just get rid of everything. And then what is that earlier? Like, I wish I had like $30,000 so I could just pay someone just to get rid of everything in our house, sell it, and we could just like pack our luggages, take our dogs and cat, and just move abroad. And just, it's just a lot of time goes into downsizing, especially when you know you're not going to be taking anything at all pretty much except the 2 luggages, your personal bag, and your animals. So a lot of stuff is kind of going to waste, but then again, we kind of did waste a lot of stuff because we actually didn't use it. For example, these right here, these are pain patches from Japan. I think I used this once, and I think I used this while I was in Japan. And there's a pain patch. Haven't even used it. So this, oh, actually this is still good. It expires in 2022. So actually I'm gonna throw this in my travel bag right here. But there's stuff all on the outside of this, so we're just gonna throw this away. So today is trash day. Trash. So every day we're making sure that the trash is filled up. I have a few more bags to put in here before I take it out to the side of the road. So today, I'm focusing on this area right here, which is by my front door. Right here, you can see my cat. I'm actually going to be getting rid of all this stuff. I don't even like need this. At one point, the dog area was like right here, so that was like their bowls and everything. And then I guess I was doing arts and crafts one day, and I just like put everything down there. But I have all these magazines that I don't need. And those flowers have been there since February of this past year. So just the downsizing part, I feel like it is kind of hard for me when dealing with this. Okay, so a lot of these books, these magazines that I do have, like these are from August 2012. And if you remember, if you're a Cosmopolitan reader, you remember that if you got the whole year's worth of magazines, it actually like built a picture of a person on the side of the binder. So that's why I guess I collected these. But if you know now, when you're reading it, one, the magazines are no longer this thick at all, and there's no image on the side. So I guess I was collecting for that. Like, I don't even read these magazines. I haven't read a Cosmopolitan magazine in such a long time. And I even still get them in the mail. They just like stack up over there, or they like end up over here. So I'm just going to get rid of this stuff. I was going to try and see if anyone wants it, but at this point, like, I'm just really just trying to get rid of stuff. So I have my bag right here. So it's kind of like a part of me is going in the trash can. But I know that if I haven't read these magazines in the past 8 years or so, like, I'm not going to be reading them at all anytime soon. So here's to new beginnings. So I just got rid of just about every last single magazine that I had, and then now I have like a whole bunch of books that I have since I was in college. So I really don't need them, and I'm just gonna throw them away because they're probably outdated right now. Like, I have an entrepreneurship one. I was taking a business class at some point in time, but that was so long ago. Maybe that was like 2012. Oh, look what I found. Even this is definitely from the Big E. No, the George Washington. Probably when I was on deployment. So yes, 2013. So I don't need this. Like, I'll probably keep this because it's military. I also have a BMR book by the military. I probably don't need to save. Like, I really want to save it, but I'm not, because I really don't need it. I'm not in the Navy anymore. There's really no point in this, and I'm pretty sure the Navy will come up with something new for people that are in. And then I have a whole bunch of other ones. Like, I know I want to keep this Religious and Spiritual Groups in Modern America book. I thought it was really interesting and had a lot of information on different types of cults that are in America and outside of America. And there's a whole bunch of other books. There's also like self-help books. I remember someone had sent me this book, Hurt No More, which is a healing guide for victim and abusers. So I think I'm gonna put this along with these other books right here, these children's books. And we have like a neighborhood library, so I'm gonna put that in there. But these other books, like VC Andrew books, will probably go in there. But these like Zane books, we all know what Zane is. I think I'm probably just going to give those away, put them in the donation box, because I really don't feel like wanting to sell them, and I just want to give them away, so it's one less thing I have to worry about. So as you can see, I just finished cleaning this off, completely empty, minus the dog leash, and Mackenzie just took Bandit out. So all together I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trash bags. 3 of them are trash, 4 of them, these 4 are magazines, and then I have a box of the books that I'm going to keep, and also the picture frames in that paper that I showed you in the video. I am going to keep that. That's going to be one of the boxes that goes into storage. I think this week was really productive. I was able to knock out the pantry, so we got all the food out. We threw away the food that we just were not either going to eat, that was halfway open or expired. We actually have 2 boxes filled with items that we are going to donate to a family, full of food and items that we know we are not going to use at all in the next few weeks. So that was done. There's actually one other box that's left in the pantry that is actually going to go out tomorrow with the trash. And then I have these magazines, which I thought about giving away, but I'm just going to just throw them out so I can get rid of them. This was a really huge push right here because it's one less thing I have to worry about. I have the closet cleaned out. There are a few items that I'm going to go through one more time during the last week to throw away. And I have a box in the laundry room that's actually just going to go out. I'm not even going to go through it. I have not touched that box in the past several years, probably since I lived in Pensacola at the old house. So I'm going to throw that out. So those 2 boxes plus whatever is in here is going to be what's all is going to fit in the trash can.
Oh. Hi.
I didn't really want to walk. Okay. Sorry. So that's all just going to fit into the trash can, and any extra boxes laying around that need to be broken down, we're going to put that in the recycle. So like I said, this week was really productive. I have to get in contact with some contractors and everything because I did have some damage to my house from the hurricane. So that will be in next week's video on what's going on with that, and also getting ready to make this move to Mexico. I'll catch you guys on the next video.